Listen, people are gonna hate, man. People are gonna hate what they don't understand. I'm coming with something different.
Don't call me your daddy for nothing. Two-piece, baby. Two-piece special. Bang, bang!
I think as time passes and people take off their hater shades and stop drinking their haterade, I think with time they're gonna understand, yo, man, I'm really just here to say peace and love. A new abstract, musical sense. So it is what it is.
Things weren't easy back home. It wasn't any easier at school. But his message, it goes against everything he went through, From hardship to peace. To peace.
Nah, man, those are the boys. Those are the boys. 2M.
Damn, we go way back.
Where I used to stay on my street, he was the only other kid with a bike.
Our bicycles were the link.
Ride our bikes and rap, riding and rapping. You know what I'm saying? That was actually the name of our first mixtape.
Ride or die, bro, till the wheels fall off. Yo, man, 2Piece is crazy, man. Like you have to live with him. You have to sit with him and see how he's into his craft.
See this right here?
We're doing circles and donuts. My man said I want Krispy Kreme. I said I got something better. Donuts. Come on.
Cage, man. It's I met him at school.
Primary school days. I remember meeting 2Piece, and he was actually one of my first friends in primary school.
We used to get bullied together. If you could see a picture of me back then, skinny kid. We were like toothpicks.
They say trauma brings people together.
So, man, we just enjoyed the pain together. And through that, we built a solid friendship. My boy had bars. I said, you got bars? I got bars too.
We learned on Fruity Loops.
And just like that, man, we just hung around one another. And we just happened to stay on this path.
Dude, that's where I found my passion, So that basically shaped my way. And yeah, what I was.
Man, let me tell you something. In this game, there's always competition. And I think that's where the love comes from. So I love you, my dog. 2M, I love you, my dog. But I'm trying to murder you. I'm trying to murder you. You know what I'm saying? I think this is how we keep each other competitive. You bring your best, I bring my best. And listen, man, who's better than who? Cage, pull through, who's better than who? And just healthy competition. Healthy competition. I think it's necessary.
Jacket. Okay. You like my jacket? Guess what? I'ma take it off and pack it. Hey.
Right before I snatch it.
Hey. Okay. Shame we're going off though.
What's hot in the street is hot in the street, man. It's always gonna be a major influence, but it's family.
Mikasa is Sukasa if I dig you, but the washa is an option on the menu. That's my favorite line, man.
I like that I heard that. Shin.
Bro, Shin is like, it means master in Japanese culture.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Naruto never once, when he said Kage Bunshin, did the translation say master.
It's like the Kosa of Japan.
Like if I dig you, like my home's your home. But the washa is an option, so watch yourself.
Family, man. Family just keeps you on the straight and narrow. Family keeps you accountable. Family's everything. So if you have good family, man, this road, it becomes such an easy road to travel. So I just gotta, shout out my family for that one. But I'm sure in Japan, they only speak Japanese, bro.
Wow, don't be ignorant.
Let me be ignorant. What other languages they speak in Japan? That's like,
They must have different dialects. They can't all just speak the same language, bro.
why not? They do that in England.
It's different.
How? 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 Growing up, they always say that blood is thicker than water, but sometimes you learn that we get too married to the general idea of what something should be. You know, because you're my brother, you should always have my back. You know, because you're my pops, you should always be loving and caring. What I've learned, you know, on the come up is that sometimes the people you meet along the way, man, they turn into your ride or dies. That become your family. You know? Those people become the people that cement your position in this life. And that's what I got, man.
Love when money makes a difference, but don't make you different. That is probably my favorite line.
You know, as I've said in many of my songs, that I never grew up having what all the other kids had. You know, so money was tough to come by. My mom's, Lord bless her soul. So what she would do is, like, after shift, she would sneak this two-piece, a young two-piece. And just so that I could have something at school. But kids are kids, man. Kids are wild. So I got bullied at school. I got teased like, nah, dog, two-piece, two-piece. That was my name. They used to call me, oh no, two-piece. But I took it and it stuck. You know, it was a thing that fueled my anger in my music. You know, so I used to make diss tracks, and I used to diss all the bullies. I used to come for everyone's neck. It was crazy, but you know, now I've turned over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? So I've taken my name from two-piece to two-piece, like two-piece. You know, a name that used to be fueled by hate is now a name that spreads love. You know, from that to that. And that's the story.
That guy raps about peace, man. Like, he raps about love. You know, just thinking about where he came from, listening to his story.
A lot of people that do chase the money, this is where the line comes in, change because now they've got a lot of money and they really didn't know themselves. They didn't know who they were, they weren't comfortable with who they were. So I feel like I'm at a place where I'm comfortable with who I am and I love who I am. So there's no amount of money that can change me.
I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't tell my younger self, I wouldn't tell a younger two-piece anything different. I am the total sum of my life experiences. If things would have happened any differently, I may not have been the two-piece that I am today. So if I met a younger two-piece, I say, brother, keep at it. Keep doing you. You'll get there. I don't think there's a perfect formula. It's this journey, music. It's not linear. It's up and down, it's left, it's right. Progress looks like, man, progress is beautiful, it's excruciating, it's painful, but it's joyful. So you always just, it's a constant, you know, it's like a skipping rope. You're just jumping left and right and left and right. So I operate in both realms. I have to.
You remind me of light trapped in light. You remind me of the sun just night after night. Yeah, you remind me of life. How to smile when I'm down. How I grew up. My who's, what's, why's, when's, and how's. You remind me of style. You remind me to be me, and you haven't had to remind me in a while.
So today we at West Cliff Studios. Just doing a shoot for the album cover. Getting some promo work done. Listen, we're just trying to make this just one big thing, you know. It's important to get things done correctly. The audience, man, this is what the audience have been waiting for. So I'm here with the crew, and yeah, listen, we got a few dope shots in. Now we wait to see the magic that's created, you know. So I'm excited. This is not like what I've ever done before. So it's crazy because my influences are
Definitely Nasty C #1.
J. Cole, obviously for obvious reasons.
Joey Badass.
Have you been keeping up with the rumors about, you know, supernatural abilities, extra powers?
What do I say to that?
Well, #1, maybe that 2 pieces powers.
I found a community where I belong.
He lives in everything.
I wasn't different.
Everything.
I really wasn't different.
No, he's a rapper. He's a rapper. Definitely a rapper. But, you know, there's certain things he can do, if you know what I mean.
Nah, I haven't heard anything, man. I haven't heard anything.
I was listening to Nasty C, right? And he said, I was talking to God like I was talking to my bro. He said, I gave you what you need to release your inner glow.
The glow, right? The glow. What is the glow, right? It's, I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it, you know. I'll say that for sure. I've seen it. I've seen what he can do, you know. Maybe not him directly, but people around him.
Hey, man, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard Blisters. I haven't heard that song.
It's real, okay? It's a legit thing.
I don't know if it was fear, but I started feeling cold. Then I pushed myself to do it. I found me a piece of gold. Like when I say that I'm different, I mean I'm different. The powers that be, they see me. I'm gonna spearhead this movement and I'm gonna find my place and I'm gonna cement it. 2-piece. I'm not just anybody. I knew I was gonna be different. I could feel it. The story begins.
It's crazy, man. It's Sunday. Feeling blessed. Something I want you guys to see.
I think in every industry there are people that we look up to for approval because they're either the originators or they're carrying the industry. I don't think there's anybody that's gatekeeping the industry. Newcomers they look too much for approval instead of just focusing on their craft. You know, like, just make the music, guys.
What's really important is that they kind of balance the two, you know, musical needs of commercial success and having a voice and a message to talk about, you know, so.
2-piece still has a long way to go, but if he continues with what he's doing now, my boy's gonna be gone. It's gonna be heat.
Get in position, my brother.
Let me get on the keys, bro.
Get on the keys, my brother. You sorted there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna start. He lays back in the seat, made to believe all day, every day he be out in the streets. No J, so he waits for the case to release. No job, so he robs to get paid. He's a thief. Prays every week, no plate when he eats, but he make you believe that he paid every week. LV on from his head to his feet. Worse cause it hasn't been a church in a week. Heard from a bird that he burned everything. Passed what he had cause he learned everything. But today's generation done changed. Gotta be the same to avoid being lame. Gotta do drugs to be cool enough to hang. Gotta do drugs, put the needle in your vein. Take the drugs out, put the needle on my brain. 2-piece. What are we saying? What are we saying? Yo.
Listen, you guys can put this shit out, right? You cannot put this shit out. You cannot put this shit out because it's gonna fuck up my potential opportunities. Alright? Just send me the edits first. That's my phone, I gotta go.
Contract says you're the first man. You reach out to contract.
Out, no contract says. Listen, don't fucking put this out.